As the sun sets over the Jordanian desert, the landscape is bathed in a warm, golden light, casting long shadows across the sand and stone. In this magical hour, Petra prepares to reveal its most enchanting secret, a transformation that only happens when day gives way to night. The city, carved from rose-red stone centuries ago, is reborn in the gentle glow of 1,000 flickering candles, each flame dancing against the ancient walls. Imagine a world untouched by modern lights where the only illumination comes from countless flames beneath a sky bursting with stars, and the silence is broken only by the soft crackle of candlelight. This is Petra by night, a rare opportunity to step out of the modern world and into a living storybook, where history and legend blend beneath the desert sky. You gather with fellow travelers at the city's entrance, anticipation thick in the cool desert air as everyone waits for the journey to begin. The path ahead is marked by simple paper lanterns, each a small beacon guiding you forward through the winding seek, inviting you deeper into Petra's mysteries. There are no floodlights, no distractions, just the elemental beauty of candlelight and ancient stone, the air filled with a sense of wonder and reverence. The experience strips away the noise of the day, inviting you to connect with Petra's soul, to feel the weight of centuries in the hush of the night. It's not just a tour, but a ceremony, an invitation to witness history come alive in the quiet of night, where every shadow and every flame tells a story. The candlelit path leads you onward, each flame a silent welcome to leave the world behind and listen to Petra's timeless stories, whispered by the stones and carried on the desert breeze. You step into the Seek, Petra's legendary narrow gorge, now transformed by candlelight. The air is cool and still, and the only sound is the gentle shuffle of feet on ancient stone. Each candle flickers with a life of its own, casting a warm golden glow that seems to breathe new magic into the canyon. By day, the sandstone walls are a marvel. Their colors shift from rose to ochre as the sun moves overhead, revealing layers of history etched into the rock. By night, they become a sacred corridor of shadows and gold, the familiar transformed into something mysterious and almost otherworldly. The path is a river of light, winding through darkness, guiding you deeper into the heart of Petra. The cliffs tower above, their sheer faces blocking all but a sliver of starlit sky, making you feel as if you're walking through the very veins of the earth. Walking here is meditative, footsteps soft, voices hushed, the world outside fading away. Each step draws you further from the present and deeper into the ancient past. The candlelight accentuates the Seek's grandeur, making you feel both protected and awed by its scale. The walls seem to rise endlessly, their surfaces alive with shifting light. Shadows dance on the rock, mysterious shapes shifting with every step. The interplay of light and darkness creates a living tapestry on the canyon walls. Each turn reveals new details, shrines, carvings, highlighted by a single flickering flame. These ancient marks, once overlooked, now seem to whisper their stories to those who pass. The journey through the Seek is not just a passage, but an immersion, preparing you for what lies ahead. Every moment here feels like a ritual, a slow unveiling of Petra's secrets. It's a gradual shedding of the outside world, a walk through time guided by firelight. With each step, you leave behind the ordinary and move closer to the extraordinary. At the end of this golden path awaits one of the world's most iconic sights, seen as few ever will. Emerging from darkness into wonder, you arrive at the heart of Petra, forever changed by the journey. The Seek opens and you catch your first glimpse of the treasury, bathed in a sea of candlelight. The sight is breathtaking. Hundreds of candles illuminate Al-Khazne, making the stone glow from within. Silence falls as everyone stands in awe, the monument's details softened into majestic silhouettes. The rose-red stone takes on a deeper hue, the scene more dream than reality. You find a spot on the sand, surrounded by faces from around the world, all united in wonder. The air is cool, the only sounds a Bedouin flute and quiet conversation. This is not the Petra of postcards, but a living experience that engages every sense. The candlelight reveals and conceals the ancient stone's secrets, creating a moment of pure magic. The treasury stands as a silent host, welcoming you to this extraordinary nocturnal gathering. Here, history and humanity meet under the desert night. Settling before the glowing treasury, you become part of a peaceful community. Bedouin hosts move among the guests, their quiet dignity and warmth adding a human touch to the grandeur. The gathering feels ancient, like a scene from 1,000 years ago. Travelers from around the world are welcomed by those whose ancestors have called these canyons home. The focus soon shifts to the cherished Bedouin coffee ritual, a symbol of hospitality and respect. Hosts prepare the space, kindling a small fire and laying out brass coffee pots with practiced care. The anticipation builds. You're not just waiting for coffee, but to be included in a tradition passed down for generations. The ritual is a performance, a slow, rhythmic process that draws you in as an honored guest. In this circle of light, you're about to witness a ritual that embodies the heart of desert hospitality. The Bedouin coffee ritual begins with roasting green beans over a crackling fire. The air fills with a rich, nutty aroma mingling with wood smoke and desert air. The host grinds the beans in a brass mortar, the rhythmic pounding echoing through the night, a heartbeat of welcome. Ground coffee and cardamom are added to a brass pot, simmering over the fire, each step deliberate and unhurried. The ritual is a captivating performance, a story told through actions, sounds, and scents. It's not about efficiency, but honoring the process and the guests. The coffee is brewed with intention, transforming a simple drink into a symbol of community. You watch, mesmerized, as the host moves with grace and expertise. The value lies not just in taste, but in the care and spirit of generosity infused in every drop. Under the stars, this ritual becomes a profound expression of Bedouin hospitality. As the coffee simmers, the haunting music of the rababa fills the air. A Bedouin elder plays this single-stringed fiddle, its melody echoing the stories of the desert. The music is gentle, weaving a spell over the crowd and complementing the serene atmosphere. Conversations fade as everyone listens, suspended in time beneath the candlelit treasury. The music, paired with the earlier rhythm of grinding coffee, creates a complete sensory landscape. Hosts begin to share stories, folktales, poems, and personal anecdotes about life in the desert. Their words, translated for guests, speak of stars, family, and the unwritten laws of hospitality. These stories add warmth and wisdom, bridging the gap between visitor and host. The combination of music, candlelight, and storytelling creates an atmosphere of intimacy and trust. In this moment, you're not just observing, you're included in a living culture. The coffee is ready, and the host serves it with quiet grace, starting with the most honored guest. This moment is more than just a simple act of hospitality. It is a ritual steeped in centuries of tradition, where every gesture carries meaning. You receive a small, handleless cup, meant to be savored, not rushed. The cup itself is delicate, inviting you to pause and appreciate what you hold. The warmth seeps into your fingers, the aroma of coffee and cardamom filling your senses. Each breath draws in the earthy, spicy notes, awakening your curiosity and anticipation. You take a sip. The taste is strong, slightly bitter, balanced by fragrant spice, pure and unadulterated. The flavors linger on your tongue, a reminder of the land and the people who have perfected this brew over generations. As you drink, you gaze at the candlelit treasury, feeling the weight of tradition and history. The ancient stones seem to glow in the soft light, echoing the warmth in your hands. When finished, you gently shake the cup to signal you're done, a silent language of respect. This small gesture is understood by all, a wordless conversation between guest and host. The host nods and moves on, serving each guest with the same care. The circle of sharing continues, each person welcomed and honored in turn. Sharing coffee in this way is a powerful bond, a gesture that says, "You are welcome here." Around the fire, stories are exchanged, laughter drifts into the night, and strangers become friends. In that small cup, you taste not just coffee but the essence of Bedouin hospitality. It is a symbol of generosity, a bridge between cultures, and a memory you will carry long after you leave. Generosity, respect, and shared humanity are brewed into every drop. Each pour is an invitation to connect, to listen, and to be present in this timeless moment. The ritual connects you to the people, the place, and the timeless desert night. Under the vast sky, you feel a sense of belonging, as if you have stepped into a story much larger than yourself. It's a simple act, but one that lingers long after the last sip. The memory of that first taste, the warmth of the gathering, and the spirit of hospitality remain with you, echoing through the desert night. After the coffee and music, a profound silence settles over the gathering. The hosts retreat, leaving guests to their thoughts beneath a sky ablaze with stars. The Milky Way stretches overhead, constellations sharp and brilliant in the desert darkness. The sight is humbling, making you feel both small and deeply connected to the universe. You reflect on the journey, the candlelit sick, the awe of the treasury, the warmth of Bedouin welcome. The evening has been a symphony for the senses, touching heart and soul. In this quiet, travel becomes transformative, a chance to feel, not just see. The shared silence is as powerful as the music and stories, creating an invisible bond among strangers. Beneath different languages and cultures, you recognize a common humanity. Here, under the vast desert sky, you are reminded of the beauty and wonder that connect us all. All too soon, the evening ends, and guests rise for the walk back through the Sikh. The image of the candlelit treasury lingers in your mind, unforgettable and surreal. The return journey is peaceful, a gentle transition from magic to reality. The candlelit path now feels like a trail of memories, each flame a reminder of the night's wonder. You notice new details, the way shadows fall, the starry sky guiding you home. The experience is a lesson in respect and curiosity, a reminder to travel with an open heart. You have not just seen a monument, but participated in a living culture. The glow of the evening stays with you, a memory woven into your own story. These are the moments that make travel transformative, connecting hearts and broadening minds. As you emerge into the modern world, you carry Petra's magic with you, a shared wonder waiting to be discovered again.